Hi, I'm Krystal. So today in class, we first kind of started out by going to the editing room and talking about how to add titles and things like that into our videos, how to make sure that they didn't get cut out. But besides that, we saw a few documentaries that were kind of different how they were filmed, and then Manny and Brian came in here and started talking to us about like different kinds of movies like exposition or observational. So for exposition, we saw Inside Job, which was more like how you have the person doing the interview and talking, and then you're kind of cutting in with little bits to kind of help the viewer see what they're talking about. And then observational was more there's no person talking. It's more like just what you're seeing. So you would actually have to see the movie in order to get the full extent of what is happening. So we were seeing one about an Eskimo who was trying to build an igloo, and there was no talking. It was just, I think there was a title card that said when dad goes to work, and then the dad Eskimo was building the igloo while they kind of cut to the children playing in the snow, kind of using each other as snowboards or toboggans, and then they would cut back to kind of show how the dad was almost done with the igloo now. We also saw like different kinds of documents. So we saw one about Manhattan, which was more just things that were happening in the city. It wasn't so much we were following a person. It was like there was a boat coming in and there was people building. And then we saw one from Amsterdam where it was just raining and just how the rain looked, like through a window or on the ground or when a car passed by. And so they were kind of different, and it's kind of one of those things. Is it really a documentary or is it not? It kind of just depends. And then we finished it off by seeing, I think it was Brazilian documentary called Island of Island of the Flowers, which was just it was kind of parroting how more like an educational video because it would kind of start and it would explain simple things like this is this man he grows these tomatoes which people eat, and they're like a person has two legs and opposable thumb and a brain, and that's something apart from other mammals and makes him human. And so it was kind of silly in the way it explained things. So it was we didn't really understand what was happening with it until you get to the end, and it kind of ties it all in and kind of explains how because of money or things like that, even though humans are the same, they all have the same functioning brain and opposable thumbs, because of money or where they live, then they're obviously different from each other. And it kind of also opens these other questions like why is that happening, and but it doesn't really answer them, which I think is great. So yeah, that was it.